Fear not, Scranton. This is Pastor Elliott Cooke here once again with a message from the Lord for you about witnessing and what we can do to be a better witness. One of the things that I like to focus on in Scripture is those who knew Jesus best. And in today's account, today's devotional thought, I'm taking you to John chapter 1 to take a look at the apostles and how they witnessed. There's some interesting things that we can learn and see in John chapter 1, starting in verse 41. Jesus had met Andrew and another disciple, and John the Baptist. They were followers of John the Baptist, and then they heard what John had said about Jesus, so they decided to stop following John and to start following Jesus. And I'll pick the story up in verse 41, which says, the first thing that Andrew did was to find his brother Simon. Oftentimes we start with our families and those we love the most. Certainly Andrew did that, and he went to his brother Simon, and he told him, "We have found the Messiah," that is the Christ. And he brought him to Jesus. And he looked at him and said, "You are Simon, son of John. You will be called Cephas," which when translated is Peter. So the very first thing he does is he goes to his beloved brother. He's in business with him. They're fishermen together. They spend a lot of time. Great love and respect. His older brother, he goes to him and says, "Hey, I found the Messiah. Come, follow him with me. Come, I'll introduce you. You can make the decision for yourself." Now, they don't talk about how Jesus died on the cross for their sins because he hadn't yet done that, but they are introducing their brother to Christ, right? The passage goes on, verse 43, we read, "The next day Jesus decided to leave Galilee. Finding Philip, he said to him, 'Follow me.' Philip, like Andrew and Peter, was from a town called Bethsaida. Philip found Nathanael and told him, 'We have found the one Moses wrote about in the law, and about whom the prophets also wrote, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph.'" "Nazareth, can anything good come from there?" Nathanael asked. "Come and see," said Philip. Sometimes it's an invite. If you have trouble sharing your story, if you don't know Christ's story, if you get tongue-tied, if you don't know what to say to convince people, it doesn't work that way anyway. But if you don't know what to say, sometimes the easiest way to witness is to invite someone, whether it's a family member or a good friend that you know and you want to hear the good news of the gospel. Invite them to go to church with you. Invite them to a concert. Have them listen to a song that's meaningful to you. Share a